this could be very interesting. Could Disney's Snow White be cancelled before its release? Dear God, we hope so. That'd be hilarious. Check this out. Totally unbiased debate breaks out over claims Disney could pull the contentious Snow White remake. Once upon a time, the live-action remakes of Disney classics were guaranteed box office gold. The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, The Jungle Book, Aladdin, and Alice in Wonderland were all huge hits. Most assumed the much-hyped Little Mermaid would join them, though Ariel wasn't a nimble enough swimmer to navigate the choppy waters of the 23 summer box office. Yeah, it's not because the person they chose for the role was not known for... Okay, the joke I wanted to say involved transatlantic travel and boats. And you can probably guess where that joke is going and why I can't make it. Hell, even the memes that came from the trailer I can't show in this video. Now all eyes are on Snow White, a poisoning of the all-time 1937 cinematic classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the movie that cemented Disney as a Hollywood powerhouse. Let's just say it's been a bumpy ride so far. Racismus have criticized the casting of Latina Rachel Ziegler in the lead role, claiming the character having skin as white as snow is crucial to the plot, and Ziegler didn't exactly calm things down when she said the 1937 movie is extremely dated when it comes to the idea of women being in roles of power and what a woman is fit for in the world. Which is rather ironic because she, being the lead and having a certain sense of power and privilege, is now a walking poster child for why women shouldn't ever have any kind of power, given that she has blossomed into this obnoxiously toxic narcissistic bellend who spits on the source material. Couldn't possibly have anything to do with that now, would it? Oh yes, I think so. So much so her own behavior is now putting off the people who originally supported her casting in the frickin' first place. Far as the Latina thing goes, if any successful movie with a non-white actor was reimagined with a white lead, you twats would lose your damn minds. Oh, but whenever erasure of the Euro rears its ugly head, oh, you idiots now scream that's forward-thinking and so very progressive. You know what? Some studios should try this. Take something non-white and bleach the hell out of it. See what happens. If the loudmouth whining wankers get upset and scream racismus, which they inevitably will, get the PR team to come out and go, "You're a small loud minority who calls everyone who disagrees with you racist. Most people hate you and everything you sim for is a financial disaster. We happen to be a business that likes money and success, so we are going to appeal to the so-called racists now, bye-bye." That shit will go viral, and you know most people would end up liking it because you damn well know the Euros would stick to the source material just to prove a point that we can do it better. Happily, I would support such a project. Everyone knows you are hell-bent on removing the European influence from everything successful, and you do the same thing over and over and over again by coloring the lead. So yeah, we can kind of spot the signs at this point, because again, we run on pattern recognition and we are not stupid. Unlike you plebs who keep pushing the subversive agenda of failure. Because every time you do, it tanks. Much like colonialism and independence movements. Why? It's almost like European means stable and functional. Unplug it and you get instability and dysfunction, which coincidentally are the two traits I've come to associate with anything that isn't European or Asian. Thank you, diversity. Should try and turn it into a product, really. Instant Eurasian supremacy, just add diversity. Heaven's sake, we all know why the studios are jittery as sin, which makes the ending cope with this article that much funnier. Listen to this. The rage is building, so much so that rumors are building that Disney is going to cancel the movie altogether. A report from Inside the Magic says proof rises that the film is going to be pulled. A read of the article quickly reveals that the proof is primarily people being angry online about Disney being woke, and what clues gave it away. If Disney thinks it has a potential PR disaster on its hands now, that'll pale in comparison to the anger if it decided to cancel its first live-action Latina princess. Now, you guys tell me, am I the one who thinks that sounds like a threat? So let me get this straight. This movie has managed to garner nothing but negative press, and it hasn't even been released yet. Primarily because the lead actress, again, is a toxic narcissistic bellend who dislikes the source material, almost as much as whoever is writing this inevitable failure, seeing as the movie doesn't feature a prince, dwarves, or Snow White female. Heaven's sake, the queen says, "I wish I had a daughter with skin as white as snow," hence why she gets called Snow White. So yeah, the race is actually important to the story, which evidently is a clear indication, along with many others, you arseholes intend to utterly pervert the story. So, to sum it up, an obnoxious female lead, a story that features no prince, no true love, no Snow White female, and no dwarves. So it's not Snow White then. And then when the consumers of this franchise, who even supported the casting of said Kakas Colombian, are pissed off that the story is no longer true to the original and vent their ire at yet another perversion of a Hollywood classic, you think Disney is going to face a PR backlash if they don't release this thing no one is asking for? Someone explain to me how the fucking hell does that make any kind of sense. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.